Okay, hey guys, this is Demetrius with Kila Traders, and welcome to this video. Happy New Year to all of you out there. We're just getting the New Year started again with our trading here, and so I'm jumping in here. This is today is Friday, January 5th, so we're really just getting things back. Started up for the new year, looking for some great opportunities here in this market. So I just want to share a couple of things here with you guys on our trading system. And so today we are trading, looks like NAS 100 and gold. We got a couple of different accounts that we're managing and trading using our Kilo Trader system. And so I want to go through a couple of those and just kind of see how we're doing so far. Um, I did not get a chance to do a video earlier this morning. I was tied up doing some things, but wanted to jump in here and just at least see how our system has been trading. Because the reason I want to title this video, or at least focus in this video about rest. And so the rest system is the big question I have for all of you is did you get some rest? Did you get some rest over the holidays? Hopefully over Christmas, New Year's time, you had a chance to spend some time with family and friends, and ultimately get some rest instead of being, just tied down with all the activities and festivities and things like that. And so I'm going to emphasize how important that is. And so for us, for rest, what we mean in our trading empire is we use that acronym REST to represent a couple of different things. It represents our risk, our emotions, our stress levels, and our time. And so as I go through these kinds of things here, I'm going to talk about that a little bit in this video and kind of emphasize what we're focusing on here. But let's jump back here into the live trades. We are currently in, this is what I'm looking at, gold right now. So we're currently in some sales on gold. We took this sale here just a few minutes ago. We're trading down here on the lower time frames. This is running out one of our scalp strategies here. And so we took this sale here on gold. I'm actually looking at the 5-minute time frame right now. And these are our stop losses up here, TP targets. We got a couple of TP targets here set to take gold between where it was down to this next support level. So that one is doing so far so good. We're up a little bit on that one. Let's see if we're going to come here and hit this first TP target here. Hopefully it does. You see we're in a smaller trade over here on NAS 100. That's just something actually, that trade has been running since yesterday. That was just a small trade that we had. Our system picked up. But our main things that we've been focusing on is gold, US 30, and NAS 100. And so while we're waiting for this one, just to see if we're going to hit this this take profit level here, let's go and look at what our system's done so far today. And so I think we picked back up trading since the start of the new year. What New Year's was day was Monday, Tuesday. I think we started picking up trading Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. And so let's just see how we've done so far. Looks like our first trading day is the 3rd. Yeah, okay, so on the 3rd. So since the 3rd through today, this is one of our managed accounts here. So we're up about $4,300. This is on a roughly $100,000 account. Okay, and so not bad for a couple of days. And all of this has been auto trading. So while this is going through, I'm going to show you a couple of trades that we took. We traded gold earlier, took some losses here on gold. These are some buys and sales. We finally did catch a good trend here on gold on these sales. We had several TPs here. Made some pretty good profit here. Then we had some small trades on NAS 100. Didn't really do anything. Came back to some other trades on gold, smaller ones on gold. And looks like back to gold again. And then a bigger trade here on US 30 and another one on US 30. Okay, so overall that's made up what our total profit is for that one. So that's pretty good. We're up about 4% so far, starting the week or starting the year. And so that's pretty good. Let's go over to, there's a couple of other accounts where we're trading here. And well, let me go look at NAS 100 since I'm right on this one. NAS 100. So we picked up a sell here on NAS 100. Looks like this was, again, this one's been since yesterday. And so we're trading this one, I think, on a little bit higher time frame. And so we picked up this sell around 16, 350 area. It looks like it's already hit one take profit target. And now we're just looking to see if it's going to continue to push down here. So our two remaining profit targets are right around here and here. You can see our system uses some of these visual cues here for support and resistance and trends and volumes. And there's a lot of different things that we're looking at here. But the system is doing all of this automatically. So part of that rest system that we're talking about is, managing our risk. Our system is managing the risk automatically for us. So we don't have to worry much about that. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. But let me go to another account that we're trading over here. And so this one's a little bit smaller account. It's trading today. Doesn't look like we're doing much on this one. We're in a sell on US 30 and looks like a small buy on Bitcoin. And right now, both of those are just kind of floating in the slightly negative area. Let's see what US 30. What do we see on US 30 here? Okay. So for this one, we got in this sell on US 30. Yeah, it looks like the market just kind of switched some things up on us. And so it's pushing away from us at the moment right now. But it's all good. We'll continue to monitor that. My stop loss area is up here. It looks like it's been safely placed just above. We're trading this, I believe, on the 5-minute time frame. Let me jump into settings here and see. Yeah, we're trading that on the 5-minute time frame. So on the 5-minute time frame, my stop loss is just up here above this resistance area. So that should be a pretty safe trade. Let's go and see Bitcoin. What is going on with Bitcoin? I know I'm in this trade, but I don't know. Bitcoin has just been kind of back and forth. This is a small trade right now. I'm not going to take time to go and look particularly at the Bitcoin chart. I would encourage you to take a look at our Fibonacci videos that we put to give our projections on where Bitcoin is going. There's been a lot of speculation that Bitcoin is going to hit $50,000. The reports I saw was by January 6th. And so we're pretty close to that. Our analysis showed there's a little bit of pullback that was expected. We traded those pullbacks on Bitcoin when it got up to around 44,000 and some change, and then pulled back. But take a look at that. If you're not familiar with the Fibonacci tool on trading and how to use that tool, I'd encourage you to take a look at it. Look through that video and you'll see we show you a couple of different setups of how to use the Fibonacci tool the standard way, how to use the Fibonacci extension. And so that should be good information for you. Let's go back to, just 1 second here. Okay, you guys forgive me as I'm jumping around here a little bit. Let's go to this other account here. And this is another small account that we're managing here as well. And it is right now floating a little bit of profit. And we are trading US 30. We're in a sell on US 30. As you can see, it's pretty similar setup as we saw on the other one. We're trading on the 5-minute time frame. So the trade setup looks almost identical to the other account. So that shows you the consistency of our system. 2 different trading accounts, 2 different actually brokers that we're trading on. And so both of those picked up the same sale at the same time, which that's the purpose of having an automated system, is to kind of instill some of that consistency. And so that's the same trade for US 30. For gold, we are in a sell on gold. Let's take a look. Very similar situation as we had in the other one. We came almost to the point of hitting our take profit level here on gold, and it's pulled back on us a little bit, but that should continue to be profitable. And then went another sell on US 30. So we've sold US 30 twice so far right now. Again, different strategies are running and picking up different things. Let's see for this account here today. So we haven't closed out anything on this one today. So this is the floating profit again, a roughly $4,000, $4,500 account. We're up a little over $100 floating profit today. I think when I checked on this one earlier, it was up to like 150, 170, something like that. So it's moving around a little bit, but we expect to be profitable on this account as well. Okay. Let's go back here. Looks like we closed out a couple of things. No, we didn't close out anything. We're still in this gold sell. So let's go back to look at gold again. Yeah, gold just pulled back a little. And so this account here, you see we fluctuated between $300-$400 to $800-$900, $1,000 or something like that. And so, we'll see how well this one plays out, because we are trading gold here. This is one of our aggressive strategies that we're trading it on the smaller time frame. Oh, so actually looks like what happened is we switched from the sell to a buy. That's what happened. Let me see that. I didn't notice that. Okay, yeah, we did. So we did profit on that gold sell, and now we switched over to a buy. Huh. All right, and so this one we're trading on the smaller time frame than the other accounts, and so that's pretty impressive to see. Even in this short time, it's picking up these little small price movements. This strategy here is a very aggressive strategy. It's code to look at a lot of different things, to look at the volume, look at the price action, to read the history of the previous candles and that kind of stuff. And so that one is going to move a lot faster than some of the other strategies. Okay. All right, but that's a look at just the automated system there. Again, I mean, we've done pretty good so far with this week, expecting to see even more profits as we continue on. The markets are back open now. New Year's is over. Christmas is over. The volume should be picking back up into the markets these next coming weeks. And so if you guys are trading, make sure you stay safe and trade responsibly. But let me jump over here and talk a little bit about this rest system here. And so the thing I want to emphasize here, I want to say, hey, did you get some rest? Traders, did you get some rest? Not just the physical rest there, but as I mentioned a little bit earlier, some of the things for trading that one of the key problems that we're trying to solve for traders here at Aquila is this rest system. We're trying to help you pretty much get your life back. If you're a trader or if you're new to trading, our goal is to help ease some of those anxieties, concerns, and worries that most people have in trading, and some of the key things that are responsible for the majority of traders being unsuccessful in the markets. And so with our rest system, what I mean is the risk. And so if you are in trading, I have this at the top for a reason. I personally believe one of the most important elements of your trading portfolio or your trading success, trading career, whatever you want to call it, is going to be how you manage risk. Risk has to be consistently managed. That's one of the things that if you hear people that have success stories on trading, they were very successful and won some trades. And then next thing you know, you hear from them and, hey, they've blown that account or they're not doing well. And some of the world's best traders will tell you that managing risk is a critical part of your success. And so you have to, whatever your trading system is, whatever your trading style is, if you're a scalper, if you're a day trader, if you're a swing trader, whatever it is, you have to be able to manage risk. And by managing that risk, you have to have consistent risk. Consistency is the key here. You have to have risk management that never, ever over leverages. And by never, I mean never. It means it doesn't matter how good the trade looks, doesn't matter how attractive the trade appears, doesn't matter how many times you won. You have to have consistent risk that never over leverages. You have to consistently be using a fixed percentage of your account and doing that the same way over and over and over, because losses are going to come in the market. If anyone's telling you that, you're going to be able to trade in this market and you're going to have these successes and you're not going to lose, they're lying. It's not a matter of when you're going to lose, it's how much are you going to lose. And so if you're consistently controlling your risk every time, you never have to worry about, that one time that you lost that trade and that took out half your account because you over leveraged. The next thing is the emotions. Trades, you have to be successful and to win in trading and investing. But particularly I'm talking about trading here, is you have to have solid technical analysis. Um, and you can never take trades out of fear, out of greed, or out of revenge trading. I myself, I'm more of a technical trader, and so I trade based on technical analysis tools. There are traders who are fundamental traders, and they're going to trade based on fundamental things in the market. What's going on with the price of gold, and how's the war in Israel affecting that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Those are fundamental things. I just personally lean more toward the technicals, and while still considering some of the fundamental things. But by these emotionless trading, I endeavor, by the grace of God, to trade without emotions. And you have to let the technical analysis tools tell you when to buy, when to sell. And to do that, I'm going to jump back to one of our other charts here. I'm just going to pull up one of them here and see kind of what's going on. And look here, we did switch to a buy on US 30. We were in a sell. But here, some of the tools, for example, that we use here, some of these technical analysis tools I'm using are support and resistance zones. It doesn't matter what your tool is. It's not so important what the tool is that you're using, as it is important how you're using it and are you using it consistently. And so these technical analysis tools that are being used, you have to be able to look at zones. If I'm just going to use this example with the support and resistance, these are my support and these are my resistance zones. And our system is trading this right now, so it's using a lot of other factors than just what I'm talking about right now. But the point I'm making here, if these are resistance zones, then we sell at resistance zones. If these are support zones, we buy at support zones. If you're going to do that, as a technical trader, you're going to have to do that. Let me go to a higher time frame. You're going to have to do that and do that consistently. Look how when I turn on my support and resistance zones here, without having some kind of technical tool, your screen just kind of says, well, I don't know what this thing is doing. Is it going up? Is it going down? But just one tool that we use, and this support and resistance is just one of the many technical tools, but it shows me that, hey, when we get to an area of resistance, the market wants to sell from that area. When we get to an area of support, the market wants to buy from that area. And so you can take the emotions out of your trades if you just follow some simple technical analysis tools and almost be trade like a robot. And that's interesting because we have this automated system that trades for us, but all it's doing is just automating the things that we're supposed to be doing ourselves and taking the emotions out of it. So the emotions, you have to be able to get that out. You can't trade out of fear because the market took off and the price of Bitcoin jumped up and everybody says it's going to the moon, so I'm going to jump in and start trading. You just cannot do that. And then the stress levels, this kind of ties with some of the emotions. You have to in order to win consistently, you have to never overtrade. You can't be in the market all of the time. You can't get every buy and every sell. You just can't do it. You have to be able to schedule times that you want to trade, be in the market, and understand that the market is always going to be here tomorrow. There's always going to be more opportunities. It doesn't matter how big the move was or how much the profits were or could have been. There's always going to be another opportunity that's as big or even bigger. Okay, you cannot get frustrated because you missed a trade. Again, the market took off without you. So you're going to go in and chase it and start saying, well, oh, I've got to get this. I've got to follow it, because the market eats that. It feeds on people who cannot control their emotions and who get stressed out over things and want to jump into the market. So you cannot do that. The last thing is the time. Rest. You've got to be able to get your time. Trading is about one of the biggest benefits to trading should be to allow the market to work for you so that you have the time and the freedom to go and do other things that you want to do in life. So you cannot stare at a screen all day and watching a trade. Once you enter a particular trade, sitting there and watching it and staring at the screen is not going to help you win that trade. It's not going to help you lose that trade. The market is not moved at all by how much time you spend looking at that particular trade. So, guys, you've got to be able to follow this. Hopefully, this video is helpful to someone. And again, what we've been showing here is just some examples of how we use some of these kind of tools to eliminate a lot of those things and help us get rid of that stress and get our time back. And so whether you're using a system like ours or something different, I strongly encourage you to find some kind of way to get consistency in your trading. If you cannot do it, if you do not have the discipline to do it on your own, which most people do not, then you need to find an automated system that can do that for you. And put your risk amount in, and set your trading plan and let the thing go. So hopefully this was educational. Hopefully this helped someone today. And I'd again encourage you guys to like, subscribe to our channel, like this video. Drop us some questions here. If you see some things on here and you love us to take a look at a particular trading pair or something for you, we'd love to do that and put an analysis or something on it. Anything that we can do that's going to help you in your trading game. Okay. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks.